Hello, Gemini. So we are going to get a reading for you. It's mid-October, and we're just going to see what energy's coming up for you and another person, relationship, whatever's coming up. Let's go ahead and get into it. So remember that this is for the collective of Gemini. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But we're just going to go ahead and see what's going on in a relationship, what's around you, a person, whatever the universe and spirit wants to bring up. All right, let's get it. Let's do a couple more. So how you doing, Gemini? Hopefully good. All right. All right, let's get it. So for Gemini, please, universe and spirit, what's coming up? What's the person around them, their energy, what's going on? Connection. All right, so we have this one. We're going to go ahead and pull out a few cards here, and then we'll see. So it looks like you might have felt like kind of fenced in or trapped, but it's coming to an end. I feel like it's coming to an end because you've set up boundaries. Because you have the Eight of Swords. You set up boundaries here. I feel like you might have been kind of walked all over or pushed around, and you kind of felt trapped in that and kind of held back, but now you're setting boundaries. You're stating how you feel. Because, you know, Gemini, you're a sign, one of the signs that does like your freedom a little bit, your independence. You know, you're very social, but you also like your free time. So I feel like you could have been kind of somebody who could have been clingy, could have been controlling, and you kind of put up for it for a while, but it looks like, you know, it was kind of making you antsy here. Yeah, there was some kind of betrayal here too. So I feel like, yeah, there's some kind of betrayal with somebody, and it made you feel kind of fenced in. I feel like it was kind of a control or jealousy thing. So somebody could have been very possessive and jealous, and you were trying to make it work, but you felt kind of trapped. But with this reverse now, you're coming out of that. And I feel like it's because you are setting your boundaries now. You know, you're not standing for it. And what that does is kind of loosen you up a little bit. Because when we have the Four of Pentacles, that's holding things close. We're not letting people know. We're holding our heart back. But now you're kind of speaking your mind. So it's coming to an end here. So you're opening up more, setting boundaries. You're not putting up with it. You're not going to have anybody control you. You're a very loving person, but it's like, I'm independent. I can't have that. We have the Page of Cups on the beginning too. So I feel like this could have been a new relationship where somebody, actually what I feel it is now, I feel like it could be a newer connection, but I feel like what it was is, you know how everybody has that good side to them in the beginning? So you didn't see it. But all of a sudden, when it started getting a little more serious, somebody kind of got their claws into you and started kind of trying to be controlling, very obsessive and jealous. So, yeah, you're not having that. All right, let's see what else. We'll get some information about this person in a minute. Yeah, could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but this person I feel like was taking control of the relationship. That's what I feel like this Emperor is coming in. They were trying to control you and the situation and the relationship, and I feel like you're not having it. This could be a fire sign. We have two, we have the Emperor as well as the Page of Wands. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like this is immaturity with that person. They don't know how to control their emotions. And what they do is, since they don't have control of their emotions, they try to control everybody else and everybody's situation around them. So, again, on the bottom of this deck, we have the Eight of Swords again. So, yeah, I feel like what that does is make you feel stuck and trapped, kind of fenced in. You weren't being able to go out with your friends. You were being texted every few minutes. They wanted to know what you were doing. So let's see what else is coming up. Let's get some information about this person. Let's get about this person. Definitely, I feel like they have some kind of insecurities, because usually somebody that's very controlling feels out of control themselves. They have some kind of insecurity. So let's see what's coming up. Look, that Eight of Swords is just sticking on the bottom, isn't it? All right, let's see. What's this person connected to Gemini? Okay. All right, well, I feel like it was a karmic lesson for you, definitely, because it's the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Five of Swords. Yeah, conflict, drama. Yes. This person creates a lot of conflict and drama. They're not very clear-headed either. They don't know what they want. They do know what they want. They think they know what they want, but they don't know what they want. See, this Ace of Swords, this is usually about mental clarity. So I hate to say it, but this person might have some kind of issue psychologically, but definitely insecurities. And I feel like this is a karmic cycle for you, or this cycle is a cycle of your life where you're kind of having to learn to set boundaries, what you allow, what you're bringing in, like what you're attracting, things like that. We do have the star on the bottom. This could be an Aquarius, but this is healing. So since this is that person, I feel like they need they have some healing to do. Definitely. Yeah, they create a lot of conflict. Mental clarity out the window. They don't have any mental clarity. They're all up in their head. Yeah, let's see. All over the place. That's what I feel. Yeah, and when the Queen of Swords comes out reversed, the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very logical, cuts through masks. When it's like this can be very brutal, cutting energy. So I really feel like this person, woo, you got your hands full. Could be another air sign, could be a fire sign. But anyway, yes, they are, yeah, it's almost like, I'm not cutting people down that have mental disorders, bipolar, borderline, but definitely something is brewing within this person. And we have the Seven of Cups too. Seven of Cups, that's full of disillusion, I mean. Yeah. What else about this person? Yeah, they don't love themselves. They don't. They don't know what the hell they want. Yeah. Yeah. So, bottom line, they have the Ace of Cups reversed. So this isn't going to work out. Ace of Cups upright is all about new relationships, love, also about loving yourself. When in this position with this person, they have no self-love. They might almost hate themselves or self-loathe, right? I feel like this coming out, the Six of Swords is like, Six of Swords is moving from turbulence into calmer waters. I really kind of feel like this person hops around a lot with relationships because after a while, people just can't stand it. They're toxic. They're toxic, and they feel trapped as well. Yeah, I feel like they're trapped in their own mind. They just are in this, they're just a mess. And it's sad. I feel like it's something that they need to work on themselves. And I feel like it could stem from their childhood, which is unfortunate. Sadly, we have a lot of people that have childhood trauma or trauma from their past, which is very sad. But once we get in adults, it's up to us to fix that. So, they can use that or play the victim all they want. But once we get to a certain adult, you have to somehow heal that and break away from that. That should not control your whole life or be used as a victimhood or a reason to hurt other people or create drama and chaos in other people's lives. Okay? So I really feel like if they have participated in any kind of therapy, if they've told you that, like playing victim, like I've worked, but it just doesn't work, I've been too traumatized or something like that, this is because they're not really participating. People can show up at therapy, but if they're not going to really do the work, it's not going to happen. You got to participate in it, right? So, all right, let's get some future outcome. I really don't see you. I feel like you might have given this person an ultimatum. You still might be in it, putting up with it, but I just can't see this lasting. If it does, it's just going to be like this toxic cycle around and around until this person gets healing. Okay? All right, let's see what else. And not to be smart, Gemini, but I kind of feel like with you having that dual personality, you might go back and forth with this, which might be creating more chaos in the situation, if that makes sense. And it might be within yourself as well. You might be thinking, well, I'm going to try to be understanding. I understand that they went through stuff, but, you got to keep up with those healthy boundaries. And yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. So this looks like, somebody's taking action. Yeah, I really do feel like you're going to move away from this, I do. I feel like this is what's happening. You're going to be moving away from it. We do have the Hermit, so it does look like this is time alone, solitude. So it does look like things might be breaking up, yeah. And if not, this is what's in the future. Heartbreak. And I feel like you've already kind of experienced that with this person, the way that they seem confusing. And I know Gemini, you guys can be very confusing too. So I don't know what this is, but this person really needs to get some, yeah, it might be time to step away from this person and hold yourself back. You know, not reveal too much for them in the future. You might have to. And what I feel like this might be is when you try to break it off, they're going to be one of those ones that are texting you, following you around, asking your friends, driving by your house, stalking your social media. So you might have to keep things on the down low a little bit, not reveal everything you're doing in order for you to be happy. I really do feel like that's what's coming up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just get some advice from Spirit and the universe. Yeah, this just seems a mess. If you've been really kind of confused and not knowing what the hell's going on, I can see why, Gemini. Drama, chaos, somebody trying to control you. And I almost feel like gaslighting, making you look like the crazy one or making you try to feel like you're crazy. So let's see what else. Ooh, yeah, look at those. Look at that picture right there. Tied. Yeah. That's the nine of swords. So worry, anxiety. Yeah. I can see why. Let's see what else. This person's a hot mess. It's kind of scary in today's day and age too. But let's see what the universe and spirit are asking you to do. King of Rods. Yep. Queen of Cups. Reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. So what they're saying to you. We have the Four of Cups again. Yeah. Walk away. Walk away. You know, it's one thing to feel compassion and be sympathetic to somebody, but I feel like with this person, if you give them an inch, they're going to take 10 miles. King of Rods. Be confident. Be an authority of your life and walk away. Move away. Rods is, you know, taking action. So we also have the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups upright is compassion, trusting your intuition. I feel like this, with it being reversed, is, like I said, if you give somebody an inch, sometimes when you're nice, people take full advantage of that and play into it. So this person, I feel like you're going to have to do a little harsh love. What is that called? Tough love. You know, and just lay it out there, the boundaries, and then cut it off. Ace of Pentacles, it's time for a new beginning. And like I said, with the Four of Cups, this is something that you need to walk away from. You know, don't be thinking it's a missed opportunity. This is like not accepting it and walking away. All right, let's get a couple more. Again, that Three of Swords is on the bottom. I feel like something worse could happen if you don't. Yep, it's coming out. That Three of Swords, yeah. So you're being told that the Fool, yep, it's time to put yourself out there and start a new adventure. Nine of Cups is for your own sanity and contentment. Yeah. And I feel like some of you, this could be somebody from your past, and it's hard sometimes to leave somebody behind from your past, especially if you've grown up and known somebody for a long time, and maybe they've had your back in the past. But there is something definitely going on with this person, and for your own peace of mind, and it's time to move away, because this is nothing but heartbreak and disaster, and it's going to get worse. You've had the Three of Swords coming up twice. Okay? So I even feel like this person could have already, if you already know, fine, but if you're not, they might play around as well. You know, they're very jealous of you. Why do you think sometimes people are very over jealous of you and thinking you're cheating on them all the time? Sometimes, I'm not saying all of them, sometimes they're doing it, right? So sadly, Gemini, that's what looks like what is coming up. And for some reason, Spirit has asked me just to do one more round here. A couple more cards. This sucks, but you know, you never know what we're getting into out there with people. So be careful with yourself. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, it might be time to do a self-revelation on yourself and figure, like, why are you attracting these kind of people in? You know, you might be thinking, like, why do I always get the crazy ones? Start thinking about, you know, what you want to present out to the world and what kind of person you want to attract, because a lot of times our vibration brings that in. Okay, so it might be time for that. Also, there's no need to judge this person. We don't know their experience and all that. It's best just to cut ties and walk away and let them get healing. Again, taking action and getting the hell out of there. So that is your message, Hierophant, belief systems. So again, it's not good to judge or throw our belief systems on other people. Everybody has a different background. It's best just to, the best thing you can do, and sometimes it doesn't seem like it's the best thing to do, is just cut things off, and maybe they'll realize on their own that they need to get the help they need. Okay, so that is your message, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry you're going through this. Unfortunately, it seems to be a more common thing anymore, but it is what it is. So just take care of yourself, stay safe, and your peace of mind and sanity is most important, and you don't want to get yourself in a more physical, mental damage is bad too, but you don't want to get yourself in a situation where you could be physically harmed as well. So, or your reputation or your credit or whatever, or physical harm. So just take care of yourself and do what's best for you, for your sanity. So that's your message, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.